we've lost a lot as a people. We've lost community living. We've lost communal relationships. We've lost basic activities. And there's something that the Sustainable Development Goals preaches, 300. And we see a lot of such buildings in Lagos State. And I keep telling people, the kind of trees you find, you are looking for, say, green trees, you will never find it in Lagos. Because land in Lagos is very, very expensive. Very expensive, and every developer, including the government, tries as much as possible to maximize space, to utilize the space so that the houses can be very much affordable. Yes, the building regulations said you build on 70% or 60% in some cases. Your build-up area is 60%, the rest should be green, but that's still not enough. And I was worried that it's just Lagos, but we've traveled to cities, major cities like Toronto, like London, and you find out that it is the same case. In fact, in some cases, Lagos is better, even New York and the likes. So what do these people do? Just like in London where you have the St. James's Park and others, they go to outskirts where you have land where it's affordable, and they build retreat centers. Maybe a 1 hour drive or a 2 hour drive from the commercial zone, from the city centers, is where you have land at affordable prices where you can then build what you want. So it's that vision we came to Ibadan to represent. Somebody is asking me, what do you mean, sir, that we cannot have that? For example, the horse ranch we have here is sitting on 10 acres of land. Just that small space you see is 10 acres of land, right? And we are dedicating it to a ranch for horse riding. I cannot try that in Lagos because the maximum number of land you can get allocated to you is between 5 hectares and 10 hectares. So I will not take half of the land to give horses to live in. Is that what we should do? So what we did, and thanks to the government who have done an awesome job, from Lagos to Alpha Garden City is less than 2 hours drive. Straight road, if you pass through the circular road. You saw the circular road when you were coming, right? So when it's commissioned and it's open, you come from Lagos directly to the circular road and you connect to Alpha Garden City. What's Alpha Garden City about? It's a vision that combines wellness and real estate. So it's a resort-style living in the actual sense. This is not us telling you a resort estate that you don't have. We have something similar in Lagos around Lakwe. I won't call the name of the estate, that has been able to expressly define what we're trying to do here. But I think at Alpha Garden City, we can do much more because we have a large expanse of land. We have over 500 acres of land here, and we are developing this into a wellness retreat center where you have, just behind you is our experience center. It's a massive one where you have art exhibition, like a mini museum. You have a bar. Also, the construction is currently going on. You have a bar, but the bar, we are not going to be selling alcohol. So it will be the first of its kind where healthy people, you want to live healthy, you can go to a bar and chill. So what we will sell is coffee and smoothie at that bar. Are we going to have other places for alcohol? Yes, we would. But we want to promote wellness. Augustine is already wondering, what do you mean? So yes, we would. It will be secluded. So we are going to have mini zoo. We're going to have quad biking. Fortunately for us, our quad bikes have not arrived. They are on the way. We have them. already. We're going to have quad biking, so you can actually ride a bike up the hill. This is a hilly ground. I like the terrain so much because it's awesome for everything we want to do. You are experiencing a network issue right here because of the way the topography of the land, which we love. You go deep inside, it's a high ground, a hill, where you can actually have a view of the city, and it's a beautiful view. This is just where we want you to be today. So you have your spa, you have your outdoor gym, you have your name it. I'm not used to those English things. So it's just an experience. Think about anything you want to picture and envisage. Then, if you are buying 1 acre here, we are promising you that we are planting for you in partnership with our agro firms, sophisticated 15 trees of your choice. If you want mangoes, guavas, apple, you name it, it's compulsory. We must plant those 15 trees on your land. And we are systematically clearing this place, that we are not cutting down the trees that are not on the path of our road network. We are leaving the trees, the rocks in their natural places. And whatever we are bringing down, we are replacing with even much more. So for me, this is a getaway place that I want to come and join me, both as a realtor, both as a client, both as an investor, to come to Alpha Garden City, which is the next future destination, and build a chalet, buy an acre, build a chalet, build a bungalow. Don't build a mansion. You can build a 10-bedroom though, with swimming pools, but there must be at least minimum of 50% trees and greens on your land. Possibly avoid best of your ability. Those are guidelines I'm giving to you. Concrete and cement and blocks. We want you to come and develop your personal retreat center, your personal resort here, which you can also use for, for Airbnb, for your businesses and the likes, and what have you. And I can guarantee you, we as Esroya and me personally, we are developing this. I think somewhere, yes, the tennis court is going on. When the tennis, yes, behind me here, the tennis court is going on. You can see our standard construction continue to take that anywhere we go. When the tennis court is completed, beside it is going to have the basketball court, the volleyball court. There's going to be a standard football pitch here also. Somebody is asking in your mind, are you sure this is not another developer gimmick? By the grace of God, we don't do gimmicks at Israel. We are not developing these facilities for your clients. If that's the case, then we would have abandoned it. We are building a resort, and we are building at least 100 chalets there that Israel is going to be using for resort. So you want to have your team bonding as a real estate company, we'll give you a discount if you're a real estate company for sure. So team bonding, resort, vacation, you want to get away from the hustle and bustle in Lagos State. They have a few resorts like that in Ibadan. There are very few, and for most of them are not up the standard we require for some of us. So we are building the standard where this is the next best destination. This is where I'm investing my money after downtown Lagos. This is where I'm investing my money, my personal money, for what I want to achieve. So I advise you to do the same. I think I will take just 2 questions, or maybe we skip the questions and we can ask it on the group. so we have enough time to experience for those of us that are going back. In 2 minutes, I'll just call